How I'd remake the DCEU. Next up is Aquaman and the Secret Sea. Atlanteans are having trouble accepting a Defender or an Aquaman as young as Jackson. No matter how much Jackson proves in his resume as a hero and ambition to be the best, the story really starts up when Aquaman Jackson is awarded with the title of Waterbearer for his heroism from the leader of the Secret Sea, the Lady of the Lake. Jackson and Mera set out to learn what they can about this Lady of the Lake and go to this Secret Sea. And it turns out that she is an ancient being who was adapted into many stories of folklore, religious texts, and myths. She says that she will award Aquaman with the title, like her awarding Arthur, Excalibur. Though, when she discovers that Jackson is not the same Aquaman that she had heard so much about, she is outraged and begins to attack Jackson and Mera for their deception. Jackson and Mera both escape the Secret Sea and head back for Atlantis, and the lady sends her living weapon, a parasite known as the Thirst, who can absorb the powers of the heroes. Along their way back, Jackson and Mera are attacked by the Thirst, and many of their guards begin to drown as their abilities are taken away from them. Jackson and Mera reuse the idea from Apocalypse to blow up their ship and abandon it and hopefully defeat the Thirst. Jackson and Mera then both decide that the Thirst is too dangerous if it were to make it to Atlantis or Zebel, so they regroup and try to sort this out with the Lady of the Lake and kill her if need be. Worst case scenario then, if they are dead, then the lady should have no reason to attack Atlantis and Zebel. While back in her home, the climax of the movie begins. A battle between Mera, Jackson, the Thirst, and the Lady of the Lake. The Thirst would be draining Jackson of his abilities when Mera tries to save him by drowning the Thirst in oxygen and forcing out all the moisture by manipulating the water around the Thirst. This is aided by Jackson overloading the Thirst with his power, like a battery, and it appears that Mera is too late. And the Lady of the Lake has calmed herself out of the fight by stating that her job is done. Mera then screams at her for misunderstanding and how evil she is when a divine light appears through Jackson. This is done by Nimue, I hope I pronounced that right, another Lady of the Lake who heard the cry by Mera and revives Jackson with his abilities. Then many other lights appear around the duo, which are all the other souls wrongfully drained by the Thirst. Nimue also explains how there are two Ladies of the Lake. We were imbued with the power from the Lords of Order and Chaos as sisters, who will serve, quote, two sides of a coin. The heroes then leave the Secret Sea with the newly revived souls and offer them a place to stay in Atlantis or Zebel. With this new tale and achievement of sacrifice and bravery by Jackson, the Atlanteans and Zebelians, as well as all members of the oceans, accept Jackson as their new Aquaman.